Well, it's about the 6th, 7th, I think. 7th of March, so still no rain, dry as. There's a weather system coming in here now, apparently. How much of it we're going to get, I don't know, but pushed in just that one chocolate bucket right on the creek. You end up smelling me. Yeah, we've had about a week of rain, on and off, I think, so hopefully after that hits by next weekend, I reckon we should start seeing a bit of action. But poke around up in here this morning and have a couple of rattles and see if we can't drag a buck in. There's a fair few rubs in here, so a few floating around in here, just what's in them, I don't know. They cop a bit of a pizzling in this video, unfortunately, but anyway, we'll see what we can find, eh? Fucking wind. Yeah, good this wind. Seen 2 bucks. Seen a real good board just a minute ago. The wind's just swirling all through these little gullies here today, eh? How much you can do about that, eh? Well, I just got sidetracked looking at a billy. Put a pretty good buck up over here, but idiot. Anyhow, get in here, have a better look at this billy. It's not huge, but if we can get close enough, I might slip an arrow into it. We've just got a young buck up in here. I need him with a rattle. Hopefully he'll come because they're still fat as mud, so be good to get him on the ground. We'll see how we go here. I reckon my wind's sucking up there now. Turn my camera off, that wind's swirling up there that hard. I thought I'll turn the camera off. Just hear him crash. Turn the camera off, there's no way he's coming. It looked like he bolted. He must have just been jumping the gully down there. I was literally just putting my antlers back in my backpack and looked up and he's right here, so. Anyhow, like I say, he's only a young buck, but they're still in cracking condition, so. Cut some meat out of here, I reckon. Righto, that buck come down. Not too sure if he pulled up. Would only been just here somewhere. He spun here. Keep going. He's pretty much right up the shot, so. In trouble, the big fella. Anyway, get down here and get hands on him. Here's that young buck. Definitely only baby. Hard to tell what way he was heading. Looking at that. I don't think it was probably far, but still being that young, it is hard to tell. Anyway, I hit him low in the chest there and it exited out the back, but still in pretty good nick, eh? So, get to work and I'll get the back straps and back legs out of him and might even get his ribs if he's fat enough and I'll take them down here. to the track, and yeah, I'll just have a look up high on this ridge here and see what signs up there. Good luck, I might be able to call a big old bruiser in out of here somewhere, eh? A few rubs up through here. That wind's at the next level, eh? Blowing a gale, can hear trees going down, all sorts of shit up there. And yeah, try and push into a couple of quieter gullies. Yeah, the wind's too swirly, I might just call it quits and do another crack in the morning. Righto, well the camera ended up going flat yesterday morning, but not much exciting happened, to be honest, after you've probably last seen it. But anyway, back in this morning, went out to where I was going to hunt, and there was about 50 cows bedded up at the gate that all went trotting straight in the creek I was heading down. So had a change of heart and sort of come back into where I finished up last weekend. Pretty ordinary wind in here. Yeah, I just don't know what's going to happen, eh? Normally when I drive in where I drove today, there's nothing to see. 50 plus deer, and I've seen two females with young ones, that was it. So just so dry, eh? Pretty scary really. If we don't get any rain out of this next lot here, I don't think I'm going to have much luck at all, to be honest. But anyway, I've had a couple of pretty good years. Still very early here, but yeah, there's just, the deer aren't here. This block's had no rain. Block's not too far ahead. More rain, so they got a little bit more feed. So we pushed a lot of critters that way, but anyway, can only work with what you got, eh? So I'm sure we'll kick something up somewhere eventually. Yeah, she's definitely dry times. Might be about the only antler I get this, right? Casties. Grass is down so you can find them. This is somewhere in here where I am. I reckon it's probably where that big fella threw his antlers the year before last. I've never seen him in here, but I've got a feeling this would be somewhere where he was coming back into. I'd love to find him. Maybe one day. Here we got a deer. One still lives here anyway. Definitely not in the direction I want to go, just a young fella following a few days. Good to see one. Passing these deer in here. And I looked, half-handy chunk of a pig there by the look of it. I've only seen half of him so far. I'll have a better look in here. I spotted a few deer down in the holler. It looks like there's a half-handed little boar there. He doesn't look real big, but he looks like half a mongrel looking thing. Beggars can't be choosers here at the moment. I'll sign on to him, I reckon. Try to hope this wind holds for me. Spotted me and started barking. There's deer up through here. The boar's still here about 25 yards near us. Hopefully we'll get a shot, eh? hopefully peak down. That arrow nearly went sideways, that wind's cutting across the side of that hill there so hard, eh? Anyway, shot looked good. He looked like he was in a bit of trouble there in that first 10-20 metres, so hopefully we can find him. See what they're all feeding on, because it's so dry, chasing them berries, eh? I don't even know what sort of tree that is. No bush tucker man in me. They can obviously eat them though. Here's my arrow here. Oh, shit, it's steep. Hard to tell with all that dirt on it. Pretty good blood there, but look at it. I reckon he shouldn't be too far. Hopefully. Righto, well I shot that boar up here. Looked around there for ages. I was sure I could hear him crash coming down. I thought, no, mate, mustn't have. Must have just been that something else just over that ridge there running off. Lost all my altitude from up there. So I don't really want to be down here this time of year, but anyway, here I am. And I thought I'll just cut around and get onto the creek down here. Walk, follow one of these pine gullies back up. Get looking for a deer and then come down and see a pig laying here. I thought it must have been old mate. They were pig chasing last night. Manager here. Thought he must have been pigging, but my pig. He got the right shape. He would have grown into a mongrel, but he come a bloody fair way, really. Like, sure I've hit him. I wonder I didn't take the ticker straight out of him. I'd say he was quarter to a bit, and I've gone in. I'll probably come out back here. Anyway, found him at least. Probably getting a bit late to find a deer, but anyway, they're definitely not playing the game. It is way early. But yeah, just no numbers, eh? There's a fair few females scattered around this little bowl here, but no numbers at all, unfortunately. There's a spike coming in here. That's lucky.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, good boar up here, look. Let me phone out. Not liking that wind. Good chunk of a pig though. Here goes the wind. Well, just put an arrow in that deer and then look up that pig going around there. I was just in 30 yards there, you probably couldn't see it. The wind held for a bit and then hammered me in the back, and that was the end of that. We go find this deer. So I shot him right on the track there, so that'll be perfect again. Another one I can pick straight up. So that'll probably just about do me, I reckon. The old fridge loaded there now. From yesterday. We'll cry back it today and chuck our mate in there. I was sitting just there on the track and deer funneled up through there. I think old mate's got a bit going on. Bloke should nearly be able to find a blood trail looking at that. Probably not too. I couldn't imagine that buck's going too far though. Righto, here's that little spike I just shot. Got a malformed bloody. One spike and the other one's malformed, whether that means anything when they're young. Anyway, not too worried. Hit him double lungs, probably just pushing the limits, being too far back. Lucky it was a bit higher. He hasn't gone far, you've seen that arrow is soaked in blood. Anyway, the track's right there, so get some meat off him and probably just hang him actually, probably just drain him, knock the guts out of him, drain him. Yeah, head back up, a long walk up, I know that, to get out of him. Yeah, head back up and get the ute, pick him up on the way out. Still in good nick, which is good. I said before, I'm not much into eating them big old rutted bucks, I don't care what anyone says really. If you want to eat them, but definitely not for me. Don't mind them early rut, but not end of rut, definitely not. So, good luck we might be able to find where there's been a big old follow working on the way out of here and yeah, maybe get a good buck in. I'm not overly confident to be honest just yet. So. Righto, get to work. Alrighty, right. Something dead there, I just seen eagles fly up, so I thought I'd come and have a look. That boar just trotted out off there. So. He's in a bit of trouble, he's just going down there now. See the blood pouring outside. Yeah, I thought he was a bit better hogged than that, when I first seen him, to be honest. Anyway, I don't know what they're eating. Dead deer, I'd say. Yep. Dead deer. Didn't go too far. He was leaking pretty well, I know that. I could see it coming out of him. She pulled up hard in that opposite side shoulder, I know that. Here's that boar I just shot. He's pretty solid, he's in good nick, eh? I thought he was a lot bigger when I first seen him. Anyway, down there eating a dead deer. Hit him slightly corded. Come in locked up on that front shoulder there, but yeah. Had him leaking pretty well. He didn't go too far. So. Want to get up here, have a quick look in this gully, hopefully turn a buck up. Yeah, I've got that deer hanging back there. So. And the crows and shit around. Unreal. Yeah, get up there and get him and get out of here. Another one. Look, so this is sort of where I'm hoping I'd find that big fella's antlers, but needle in a haystack, eh? Steep. A few does running around in here, but the wind's just shit, eh? The wind's been blowing straight down that way pretty much all morning. Now I'm in here, it's going straight back up. Anyway, if it changes up here I might have a rattle, if not I won't worry about it. Another casty. Cracker. Look at that. Definitely make them easy to find while she's dry. Anyway, I'd say that'll probably be it. If anything cool happens, I'll turn it back on. But yeah, I come down this gully, I just got the wind. Wind's not consistent enough to worry about even trying to rattle really. So I'll just slowly make my way out of here. Pray for some rain. Colour box. Bucks, pigs. Not a bad young buck, eh, this fella. Well, just heading out. Yeah, seen about 300 goats there on that dam. I was getting a Snapchat off Zach here. Big fella's done alright.
I've done it. He's a cracker too. I've done it.
Good on him. At least someone's finding something. So I know they said he rattled one in this morning. A Snapchat said he'd rattled one in. He shot a cracking boy SDR though, so good stuff. Obviously a little bit more happening in the east rather than the west, but I'm hoping these clouds out here mean rain. They're talking it up, but they've been talking it up since Monday and we haven't even had a cupful yet, so they're about as good as predicting the weather as what I am at hunting deer by the look of it. So anyway, fingers crossed we get a wet arse out of this.